Hey, how's it going? Got something really important I want to talk about today. We're talking about family, how it matters, talking about the role of wives. Next week we're going to talk about the role of husbands. But today I want to talk about the role of wives, but really how we should see each other. That is so important. I think we get into trouble if we try to look in the Bible and say, okay, I'm the one in control, whether that's the wife or the husband. This is not a power struggle. You're in this together. I think that is so important to remember. That will help to correct a lot of things that might be going on, a lot of dynamics and issues in relationships have to do with power struggles, have to do with somebody thinking that they're, the adult and the other person's the child. I mean, that's a horrible thing. It happens a lot. When we realize we're both people loved by God, forgiven by Him, taken care of by Him, it puts things in their perspective. And I can begin, right, as a husband to say, okay, this is what I'm called to do, and my wife to do the same thing. And again, we talk about it together. That's the point. That's the picture. That's the design that God has. Look at Ephesians 1:22. Kind of helps us to kind of put us all in our place, if you will. It says that God put all things under His feet and gave Him as head over all things to the church. He's talking about Christ. How God raised Him from the dead, right? He has power, right? Above every name that is named. He is sovereign. He is awesome. And He's been put over all things. Over His church. Now again, church is a collection of families, I think. I really believe that's kind of how it's, right? And the families might be different sizes and shapes and all those things, but the church is His body, as Paul says here in verse 23. He said it's the fullness of Him who fills all in all, right? So Jesus is the one above things at church, above things at home. He is the one that's really in control. And if we see it that way, we're all looking to Him, right? Husbands looking to Him, wives looking to Him, kids looking to Him. God, what are you doing? How should we do this? How do we navigate this difficult decision, right? Maybe it's a decision to move or a decision to purchase something important or to do, maybe you're going to say, you know what, we're going to change things up in how we do life. I want that to be based on what God says and His leadership, His being the head over all things. I think it helps all of us from thinking, man, who are you to tell me? Because if we're being led by God, we're going to be super careful, right? Me as a husband, I'm going to be super careful when I talk to my wife and when I'm going to treat her the way God wants me to treat her. And again, that's going to instill trust. That's going to instill kind of a comfort level and a trust level that's going to be there. Again, I want all of us to have healthy marriages, healthy parenting styles and relationships with our kids. I want those to be awesome. And again, I'm going to pray about these things. I'm going to lead into that. And today, so important to see that Jesus is the one who is sovereign over all the things that we got going on in our everyday. All right. So again, I'm Pastor Fred. This is the Follow Through. Great to have you with us. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. Talk to you next time.